We're going to talk about skill development and how best we can be really efficient in developing skill. One of the big challenges for youth coaches is, we think the kids get bored when we try and teach them the fundamentals. So we skip too many steps, and we know that this generation of players is a little bit different, certainly to, I'm 100 years old, certainly to when I was that age, all right? But we're doing them a disservice if we don't teach them fundamentals. If we skip to the more interesting stuff or the sexier stuff, that's great. They might have fun in that session and go home, it's great, and we do want them to have enjoyment. But I always talk about, and some would have heard me say this before, but it's really poignant being in the food bowl of the nation right here. Sometimes, and we've got some parents in the room, you've got to hide the vegetables in the bolognese sauce. You cut up the carrot, you cut up the broccoli, you hide it in there. If you serve a plate of carrots and broccoli, kids they're going to look at you like you got green hair. So sometimes we've got to be a little bit sneaky. All right, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you some ways to hide the vegetables in the spaghetti sauce. So you still get that nourishment, the kids still get what they need, but it tastes good, they like it, and they want to come back. All right? Big one, skill plus understanding equals joy. I always talk about basketball without skill is like bad tennis. So I'm playing tennis against China. He's really good, I'm really bad. He serves, I miss, point. He serves, I hit it into the net, point. He serves, it's an ace, point. Right? Game. Who's having fun? People say, oh, China's having fun. For how long? Then I serve 4 double faults, game. 2-0, who's having fun? No one's having fun. Right? So we need to make sure that we provide the joy for the kids, and joy comes from having skill and understanding. All right? There's 10,000 correct ways to coach basketball. Don't let anyone tell you that there's only 1 or 2 ways to coach it. Coaching's not a game of absolutes. Always do this, never do this. We've evolved from that. We've got to have different approaches. Some people like the games approach or small-sided games. Some people are more block drills, 1-on-0. It's a combination of that. Just always remember, your focus should be being a skills coach, not a drills coach. All right? I go all over the world doing these sort of things. Oh, I get some drills. I go, well, you're going to be disappointed. All right? It's not about the drills, it's about the detail, and it's about how you can provide some context. All right? So that's enough preamble. These guys are like, come on, bro, we've got to move. Right? And that's modern players. Right? We spoke to some coaches before coming through. Many of the people in this room, all right, were coached by fear. And I don't mean that flippantly. Do this. If you don't do this, there's going to be penalties. If you don't do this, there's going to be this. It was a fear-motivated thing, which is, it's sad that was the case. Now, they're too smart for that, right? They walk on the floor and they're like, what do you got? They're looking at you like, what are you going to do for me, right? So that's what we've got to make sure we're good to go. So pivoting and being tough with the ball's big. You see, if you've watched any of the Jamboree games, it's probably the worst skill, pivoting, all right? They don't see the floor enough. So partner up, you need a ball each, all right? So you two come out here, please. So you're in, all right? So you're going to pivot. You've got to hold the basketball and protect the basketball. Oh, no, you keep yours, right? And I'll be you for the minute, right? So you're going to be in a stance, all right? And I'm just going to push and you're going to pivot. See, travel. I'm not pushing him hard, all right? And I didn't tell him what was going to happen, but straight away, 2 travels, All right, so what I'm going to do is just do this. You're going to pivot, right, and I'm going to come, and after I do that, I'm going to try and touch your ball with my ball, so I can move. And if I touch your ball with my ball, boom, then we swap over. All right, here we go. Go, pair up, let's go. Quick. Quick. Yeah, good. All right, swap over. Now, what's the first thing they do? Turn their back. Well, yeah, after they travel, they turn their back, right? Now, there's some common sense in turning your back, all right? But there's not much common sense in a basketball court turning your back, all right? So again, context. So guys, all right, you're going to do the same thing, but you've got to try and see what's in front of you. So now I've got to move. Now I might have to rip, right, or pull. A lot of you are putting the ball through there. No good. It's an easy target. So I'm going to rip, I'm going to sweep my shoelaces, right, or I'm going to comb my hair. Either or. Rather than do this, sweep. Rather than do this, pull. So you can always see the floor. Guy that's got the ball trying to touch the ball, give him a good whack. Get after him. Go, go, quick, come on, come on. Good, good. Good job. All right, now, all right, you're not going to do this for long. Again, we're trying to hide those veggies in the spaghetti sauce. If you do this for 6 or 8 minutes, good luck getting them back. All right? Repetition is really important, but it's overrated. Repetition's really important, but it's overrated. Oh, we're going to make 20. We're going to do this for 5 minutes. No, right? We're going to move on. So the next one, guys, is we got this. So we're doing the same thing, all right? Then, when I go tap, tap, right, you've got to sweep it and go opposite. So if I've tapped you there, you've got to sweep it and go one dribble opposite that way. No, 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 come back. Sweep it through me, this way. Yep, go that way, one dribble, pick up your dribble, and then we're doing it again. All right, we're doing it again. All right, go, quick. Good. Once you go 2 taps on the back, move. Good. One of the most important words in all of coaching now is chaos. You've got to create chaos. You've got to be comfortable with the mess. Don't worry about aesthetics. Right? Do things that happen in a game. What happens in a game? Chaos happens in a game. The best teams in the world, right, manage the chaos. That's their Penrith Panthers dominating the NRL. Eventually they manage the chaos better than everybody else. All right? All right. Okay. So, again, the last thing, and I would do these 1 repetition each. You know, the old days we'd do this for 10 minutes. And, you know, and after a while, you know, the kids are doing these ones. Great drill, bro. And that's okay, right? What I'm saying is don't throw it out. Just hide it in the sauce and move quickly, right? Do it often, but do it little. Do it often, but do it little, all right? So now, you've got, the last drill is this. We're going to go, tap the ball. 1, 2, 3, all right? Then we're both going to try and knock the ball out of each other, like boom. You ready? You sure? Right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and now we're going to pivot. All right. Oh, gotcha. All right, good. Go. You want to do as much one-on-one as you can, even in the most fundamental drills, right? And you want to do as much when everyone's got a basketball. Why? That's the lollies. If someone's just, you know, you just got to throw them lollies. They've got to have something to chew on every time or they're just not going to do it. Here we go. All right, now, so you get a bit of pivoting in there. Again, pivoting's like brushing your teeth. You know, if you don't do it every day, eventually bad things are going to happen. All right, so sneak it in there. I don't make any announcements we're doing a pivoting drill. All right? It'd be like you coming home, the kids are there, and you go, hey, we're having Brussels sprouts for dinner. All right? So you got to be sneaky and make sure that you get those in there. All right? Because the basics are the most perishable. Right? Again, lots of food analogies, you can see why, all right? But the basics, they're the thing that perish the first. It's the same with fundamentals. Pivoting, passing, dribbling, if you don't spend some time with that, they perish. And all of a sudden they're under 16s and they can only play with their right hand. Now the game's no fun. It's bad tennis.
So do you, like, in warm-up in different times of the practice, do you do this?
I'd get into it straight away. Don't spend a lot of time, particularly with this age, doing warm-ups. Yeah. Their heart rate's up and they're going and go from there. Again, it's the idea of and really, the quicker you get into it and the quicker you get out of it, the better. Right? They don't realise they don't realise you're serving them a big old plate of green beans. Right? They're going, oh, this is okay. All right, now, so, got you two guys out here, please. So, you're the handler, you're the mirror. So, do you know what Maravich drills are? Have you heard of Pete Maravich? Right? Our clinic's over. All right, so what you're going to do, you've seen these drills, you know, you wrap it around your head, you wrap it around your waist, you wrap it around your legs, two here, spider dribble, all those things, right? That's what you're going to do, but you're not going to do it stationary. Anytime you dribble, you're actually going to move. You're going to move, all right? And then if you're doing body wraps or anything like that, you're stationary. You're going to mirror exactly what he does, all right? You're going to go for 12.42 seconds, right? No, it's important you don't go any over 12.42. You good? All right, go. Good. All right, hold up. Good job. All right. Now, context. We need to play faster. We need to make sure that they do things faster because we want to make sure that we can move on as quickly as we can. Doesn't mean we skip steps, but at that pace, and he's just being compliant, he's just trying to do what he's asked by me, I need you to do it 3 times faster than that. 3 times faster. All right, really, and what you're trying to do is make him make an error. Make him make an error. All right, everyone's going to do that. Go, go. Who's good? Quicker, quicker. Handle the ball. Handle the ball. Come on, let's go. Quicker. Good. Good job. Good job. Good. Good. All right, swap over. Swap over. Let's go. Good. Quick. Be quick. Good. Good. Hold up. So in your ball handling, rather than everyone just with the ball, just doing whatever else, right, add some context. They get competitive straight away. All right. Now the next thing you've got to add is creativity. If you think about your favourite sports person of all time, very rarely, you know, if you're an AFL guy, very rarely is it going to be the dour back pocket guy. You know, it's the midfielder or the centre half forward. It's someone who takes screamers, you know. My son doesn't follow any clubs, he just follows players, and every single one of them's the flashiest, most creative person in their sport. All right? We've got to allow them to do it. We've got to provide them a platform and permission to do it. Same drill. Now, guys, I want you to be as creative as you can, and what I want you to add, right, is 360. What I mean by that, you're doing a great job, but now on the dribble, pop back, right, cross over, right, lat dribble, boom, All right, make sure you're jumping all over the place, you're handling the basketball, you're being creative, you're low, you're high, then you're into your handoffs. All right, so same drill, I want you to do it faster with more creativity. All right, you guys call it get in your bag. Yeah? I don't know what the bag is, whose bag it is and what's in it, but they like it. Get in your bag, let's go. Here we go, let's go, quick. Good. Good job. Quick, be quicker, be quicker. Good. All right. Now, so same thing, but I'm going to, when you're doing it, and then I'm going to yell change, you got to swap basketballs as quickly as you can, as efficiently as you can. So it's the same drill. One guy's the lead, the other guy's the mirror. But when I yell change, you got to flip the balls, and then you stay in the same roles. All right, go. Change. 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 Change, change. Good, stop. Good. All right. So you've got to create some context, some chaos, and some cohesion. Context, in other words, we're doing as many things as we can one-on-one. Everyone's got a ball, so there's your context. You want some chaos. Change, change, all right? You see there early on, it was lots of fumbles. Well, I'd be all over them about the fumbles. You got to be clean, all right? But you're also trying to develop cohesion. So before they start, you see, these two are great at it, right? They get eye contact before they start, they get cohesion. They know exactly who's doing what, whatever, and then they're able to play that dance. So, guys, that's what you got to do. Make sure you're really competitive, you're getting after it, but I'm going to throw a lot of changes at you. Now, change the ball, change the role. Right? So when I yell change the balls, but then you change the role. So what you would do and you flip, go. Change. 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 Change, change. Change. Change, change, change. All right, good, good. All right. So you can have some fun with it. All right. The other thing you can do, you just say change times 5. 5 change. Now they've got to do it. All of them started to a certain degree, added another C. So we spoke about working through those. Right? You want to build that cohesion. You want to have some chaos. The next is communication. The only way to manage the chaos is to communicate. Right? So you probably couldn't hear it, but nearly all of them were talking to their mate about whatever. A couple said, "You right." In other words, throw your ball with the right so we don't hit. What we want is chaos. When the balls bounce off, I'm pleased. You know, we used to yell, "Stop, stop ruining my drill." No. All right, you got to be comfortable with the mess, because the mess is where outcomes live. In any sort of learning, the mess is where outcomes live. That's why we don't do times tables at primary school anymore. Right? The rote learning, because it's got some merit, but random learning, managing chaos, understanding context is really important. All right, now, so we're going to go at either end. Don't worry about just get one end, all right? So you guys just come here so you can see. Right, you two are in there for me. Right, so now we're going to go 8 to 4. We used to spend a lot of time with drills having dribble limits, okay? Do this and you only got 3 dribbles or whatever. It's not the game anymore. Kids dribble way too much, but they're also a lot better with the ball now. Some of the kids in here, their ball handling skills for 10 and 11-year-olds is breathtaking, all right? So, but our game's more about time than any other game. So we're not going to limit their dribbles, but we're going to give them a shot clock. All right? More and more drills is I add a time element. That's the best constraint. So now we've got 8 to 4 ball handling. So for 8 seconds, you guys are dribbling like dribble knockout. You're trying to get into it, right? So just walk through that like you're trying to get that for 8 seconds. You're trying to knock the other guy's ball. Like be aggressive, assertive with it. Good. So we're going to do this for 8 seconds, right? Then I'm going to stop. Good. Then I'm going to say Jara, all right? You're going to flip the ball out there. Just roll it so it doesn't come back. You're going to dribble to the 3-point line, close out. When you get there, you've got 4 seconds to score. Pretty good. All right? If I said you've got a maximum of 2 dribbles, would he have got that shot off? No. So it's a BS constraint. Now, yes, we don't want him to dribble the orange off it, but sometimes we put these constraints in that aren't really the game. So we got 8 seconds of heart rate up and we're challenging, everyone's got a ball, all right? Then, what's your name?
Mason.
Mason. If I say Mason, he's hard there. As soon as he gets to the 3-point line and squares his shoulders, he's got a 4-second shot clock. Did you think you got your shot off in 4 seconds? Yeah, it might have just ticked over. And I'm not worried about, we're not running Seiko here. It's okay, but I don't want him to take 12 seconds. All right? So this is what we're going to do. So you rotate through with these guys. Coach, can you do the command down there? So half there, half here. All right? So you guys just stay here, some, yep. All right, you guys go again, and I'll do the command. All right, go. Handle the ball. Get after it, quick. Come on. Mason. Good. Next in, names. Max. Jack.
Yeah.
Get after it. Go, Max. Good. Next. Go Sav and Daniel. Yep. Okay. Sav. Good job. All right, hold up. Now, by way of method, all right, we wanted to give them some instruction and get them doing really quickly. One thing that I've tried to eliminate from my coaching language is, do you understand? All right? We do it all the time, don't we? Do you understand? Oh yeah, no, it's really complex. We're going to play one-on-one and then play one-on-one. Yeah, dude, I got it, right? So I try and stay out of that. The next challenge is trying to repeat yourself less. Coaches are the great repeaters. We say the same thing all the time. All right, if I'm doing that in conversation, you're like, what's wrong with this guy? You come out here, we just keep saying the same thing. Put them under what I call good stress. Make them listen, make them watch, make them do. All right? Make them listen, make them watch, make them do. Let them go for 2 or 3 minutes, one or two reps only. Don't worry about 1,000 reps, you don't need them. Then I'm going to add some detail. All right? So I'm going to let them have a rep or two, then I'm going to add some detail. The biggest detail is they're just turning their backs again. You know, when we first started, what's old is new again. What are the first thing they do on the pivoting? What's the first thing in the first couple of games that the Jamboree kids did? Turn their back, all right? Everything layers on top of it. So guys, you're doing a good job, but in the handles here, don't turn your back. Try and be really good between your legs, behind your back, whatever. And when you get to the perimeter, the shot clock doesn't start until you square your shoulders. Now we're playing, all right? 10 toes to the rim. All right, so we've got Mason and Cohen. Sorry, mate, you didn't introduce yourself before. Play, go, coach. Go, Cohen. Nice, good. Next, good job. Here we go. So we got Jack or Max? All right, go. Good. Go, Jara. Good job. Next, got Sav and Jack. Yep. Don't turn your back, guys. Good. Go, Jack. All right, this end. Good job, guys. Get a quick drink if you want one. All right, so just hold the balls while you do it though, men. Move quickly. Don't get caught up in too many repetitions. Quick story. Right, the first practice session I ever ran was right here on this court. All right here. So we start, what do you start practice with? Layups. What did I say? We're going to get 20 in a row before we move on. All right? I was 19. So 1, 2, 3, 16, 17, one, whatever else, all right? So it takes, I don't know, 10 minutes. Seriously. Then after that, I was smart. Okay, now we're going to do it on the left-hand side. It just took 10 minutes to do on the right-hand side, but I thought the smart thing to do would come over here and do it on this side. All right? Then we played 3-on-3, then we went home. That was the story of that practice, because the first bit took that long, right? So move quickly and don't put yourself under. We all have targets first to this, or we're going to get this many in a row or whatever. It's the path of ruination. Right? Think time. Our game is more about time than any other. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds in the backcourt, 5 seconds to get it in bounds, 3 seconds in the key. Our game is, time is God in our game, all right? So factor in time rather than scores or targets, right? Time still gives you a sense of competition. So what we'll go to now is some pivoting. I'll show you on zero really quickly. I would encourage you not to throw your on zero drills out where you don't have defense. It's still important. You get a lot of the new age coaches have said, I'm 100 years old, all right, I can't keep up with all these new guys. Everything's a small-sided game. They don't do any on zero. I don't think you can help kids develop skills, right? So you got to get a blend of on zero or 1-on-0 or 2-on-0 drills. Then 1-on-1, 2-on-2 is important. Then numerical advantage, disadvantage is important. And I would play a disproportionate amount of 3-on-3. All right? Because, in the context that many of you coach, who gets 10 every practice? All right? So make sure that you've got some methods that don't, all of a sudden you get the devil's number, 7. All right? Oh, 7. Oh, guys, just go home. This is going to be a pain in my ass, right? You can't do that. You've got to be ready to go. So, Max, you're there, and Mason. No? Yes? Yeah, you're here, my friend. You don't need a ball. All right, just get off the 3-point line a little bit. I'm about the green, behind the green. So you're going to dribble it, and what I want you to do is go scissor, scissor. So between the legs. Then you're going to take one dribble towards Mason. As that's happening, Mace, you're just going to do a little V cut. All right. So you're going to come down here. I'll be you for the moment. You're going to slash arm, swim step, and then you're going to have a target hand. And as you come back out, you're going to throw me the pass. I'm going to catch, square up, and shot fake. As that happens, you're going to do a little V cut, swim step, right, slash arm, swim step, out, catch it on the perimeter, square up, and shot fake. Right, you go. All right, good. Catch it, square up, shot fake. Good, go. Quicker, good. There's a ball's in there, you're gone, good. All right, now, pretty good. So we would define how we want them to pivot. All right, I'm an old school guy, so everything's the forward pivot for me on the perimeter. All right, so with you, it'll always be this inside foot, your left foot. Okay, so let's see the whole thing from you handling it. What we're trying to get here, pivoting, passing, relationship, timing. All right, it's all in this. All right, start. No. Come back. It's all right, mate. Good. Scissor, one dribble towards him. And then you're timing so you get the pass on time. Ready, go. Good. Go. Good. Big cut. Good. Shot fake. Good. Don't throw it too early. Good. Mace, are you a lefty? Yep. All right. I was like, what's this kid doing? See, 15 years ago, I would have yelled at him, mate, and I go, oh, my bad, he's a lefty, right? So now we do that on zero, and for not very long. I mean, I would get 2 reps each, and then you do it on the fly. You talk to them on the fly. I was about to say, hey, Mace, other foot, and then I realised he's one of those strange guys, right? So now we're going to do it 2-on-2, coach friendly. Ball back there. Come and guard those guys. Jara, coach the guard there. Sav, come and guard here. Quick. All right, so defense, you're not trying to do anything, just add some context. You can use your arms, but you can't touch or steal the ball. All right? So drill starts the same way. Go. Good slash arm. Good. Shot fake. Good. Shot fake. Good. All right, so we would do that again, couple of reps each. So we'd flip it over, have Jara and Sav do it. All right, then we're moving on to the next thing. And we're not trying to shortchange them, but the longer you do the simple, the least interesting it is for these players, right? What I'm saying is we're going to do something like this every time we practice. So we'll get the work in, but don't try and spend 15 minutes on pivoting. You'll never get that practice back. It's like my practice. 37 minutes shooting layups, play 3-on-3 for 10 minutes, go home. All right? I got to send that an email. It was actually your dad was in that session. I got to send him an email. Hey, sorry, I was a really bad coach. All right? So now we've got the same where we go drill to live. So you're going to start same thing. Scissor, you're on that. Now, 1, you're going. Good. 2, square up. On the third catch, we're live. All right? In other words, when it gets back to you. Right? And you have to go right. Here we go. Good. Good. No score, you went left. All right? Okay. All right, so guys, let's go at either end. Just give you a quick hit of that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, guys. Hey, for the sake of this, Coach, can you help there, please? All right. For the sake of this, let's go drill to live. So third catch. So the first three, we're catching square up and we're using our technique. Then we're playing. We got a 4-second shot clock. 4-second shot clock. Play. Square up. Here we go. Good. All right. Hold up. Now, good job. Stay there, guys. And Coach, if you can stay there for me. All right. Marjo said he'd give you $50 and a Belvedere pizza after as payment. So, all right. What you want to try and do is have drill series rather than a number of drills. What I mean by that is every time you spend time setting up a drill, you lose time practicing. All right. So have a series. So we start this series 2-on-0 real quick. Right, 2-on-2 coach friendly real quick, 2-on-2 drill to live, then we're going to play it 3-on-3. All right, so get organised here, the 2-on-2 bit. All right, now, Sab, you be over there, you're on offence. Daniel, you're guarding him. All right, so you be about the elbow. Stay wide, Sav. All right. So now, rather than have to, we have to do it here for the sake of the clinic, but just add layers. Add another offense and defensive player. All right, make it numerical advantage. Add another ball. Just add something so you don't have to stop and start the new thing. So we got drill to live. So on the third, you're playing. All right. As soon as it's live, you can move. You can't move until then, and then we're playing 3-on-3. Go. Good. Be tough with the ball. Good. Good lead. Good job. And stop. Once they start playing, it's time for you to be quiet. All right? In the NBA, they have what they call quiet drills. And it's not the players, it's the coaches. In the NBA, they might have 12 or 14 coaches on staff, all that think they're geniuses. What do they want to do? They want to talk, right? So if in a lot of the live drills, they're called quiet drills, that means the coach can't intervene. So when it's the drilling, I might say, hey, left foot, pivot foot, be ball tough, whatever, I'm just talking as I go. As soon as it's the 3-on-3 bit, time to be quiet. Why? They need to learn to manage the chaos. Because understand this, guys. Coaches are the most important people in the world. Thank goodness. If they weren't, I wouldn't have a job. Right? But don't think that you have a lot of control once the ball goes up. You have control in practice, you have control. But once the ball goes up, it's a bit overrated, to be honest. All right? And, that we've got some former players in the room. You hated that when they're like, pass it, drive it, shoot it. Hey, bro, I got this. All right, I've been playing basketball 20 years. I'm good. You don't have to tell. All right? People don't like being micromanaged, do they? Players don't like it either. So as soon as it's 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, whatever it is, you're quiet. Now, let's go, same thing, balls back here. Swap offense to defense. You two come over here, please. See these two young guys, I'd never met them before. I'm sitting over there, all right? They come up and they go, hey, we saw you in the Gold Coast. I go, yeah, I saw you. You know, you played against my son. And they go, yeah, we kicked his ass. And they walked off. Put the ball down. All right. So you're out of court. You're out of court. All right. Now, same drill. Once it gets here, you guys are in. Right, so you start out, but you're in. Now, depending where the ball is, where you'll go. Like you might just step in, right? But if the ball's there already, what would be the smarter movement?
Swing to the other corner.
Just swing to the other corner, all right? So now you're going to add some decision making to the same drill. This is the same drill we started about 8 minutes ago, right? But now it's got another component. If you're looking for it in the notes, it's not in there. All right, because as usual, I've gone off script. All right, so we'll go drill to live. As soon as the third thing you're in, all right, as soon as it's live, you got to figure out where you're going. All right, play. Here we go. So you get drill to live. Good. Square up, shot fake. Good. Good. Get a shot fake in. Now we're playing basketball. Good. Read it. Good. All right? And the big thing is, don't critique everything. Celebrate what needs to be celebrated. Other than that, move on. All right? We do this. We overcoach way too much. All right? That's good, but you could have done this, and where did you... No, just move on to the next stuff. This is what I'm talking about. Reps are important, but they're overrated. Just go, you stay out of it, right? Was that a good play? Was that a good read? Yes. Was it a good finish? Yes. Great. Acknowledge it, but let's just get to the next one. We don't need, now I'm talking to you now, but they should have 2 more revolutions while I've been talking. All right? Guys, just get yourself in, sub yourself in. So, yep, just grab whoever. It's your practice. Right, same thing. Same thing. So you're going to go third pass. Now, were you watching? Were you? Right. You know the drill? Do you know what it's called? I didn't give it a name. Go. Good. 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 It's where you got to be comfortable with the mess. All right? Don't stop it. Let's see what's unfold. Now, how can we fix that? Shot clock. So in this situation, it gets to 4-on-4. I'm going to say, and it's in the front court already, I'm going to say 8-second shot clock. But you know what I'm not going to do is count. You know, you've all been in those with your coach like 7, 6, 5, right? You must be yell out, take a stupid shot, as soon as they hear the count, right? So what you're trying to do is get them to have an internal clock, right? Get them, you know, and we know the great players, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dana Taurasi, right? You know, every action's 1 second. Every dribble's a second, a pass is a second, a shot's a second. So you want them to learn that. If you're going 7, 6, all they're doing is being compliant. You don't want them to be compliant, you want them to find solutions. All right, so when it's live, guys, you got 8-second shot clock. You guys get through, yeah, you subbed all right. Hey, now, this is what you've got to celebrate too. Here we had them just stand. What did you do when all that was happening? What were you doing? Yeah, but what were you also doing? You're moving, he's moving up and back. All right? 10 years ago, I would have said, why are you moving? Now it's like, it's cool, he's added that to the drill. All right? We spoke about this today. Allow yourself to catch people doing the right thing. All right? I asked them to stand still, but he's moving, so he's adding a game-like component to it. So rather than me chastise, I just celebrate and let's move on. Because does that matter if he stands or he moves? It doesn't matter anything. The good thing now, coaches worry about what matters more. I'm a retired coach. I used to worry about what doesn't matter all the time. All right, that's why I'm a retired coach. All right, here we go. Good. All right, what we got? Good. All right, good. See that? Was that an 8-second shot clock? I think so, maybe. All right? Don't get bogged down in that. Now, he took a shot. Why did you take that shot?
Shot clock.
Yeah, he was cognizant of the shot clock. So that's a good thing. I don't worry about the air ball or whatever because it's a difficult shot. What I'm going to celebrate is the decision, all right? And then the smallest guy on the floor getting the offensive rebound. And then we'll go to the next thing. And you can add a fifth player to it. We may as well, I've already gone rogue. All right, you got 4. So you two, you're down here, out of court. You're both out of court. You're on O, you're on D. Cohen and Mason. Yep, right. So now we've got the same thing. We're just going to go to rehearse now. So you would go, get it back. You would go, get it. When it comes back to you, now we're playing. All right? As soon as it's back to him, you're live. All right? As soon as the ball's got, listen, below the foul line, you're live. All right? And then as soon as it's moving, you can come in whenever you want. All right? So as soon as it's back there, you're in. As soon as the ball's below the foul line, you're in, and then you just make a decision. All right? You've got to be last in, though. Play. Pretty good. Now, I added a fifth. I didn't talk about the shot clock. I see how they go, and then you figure it out. Okay, what's fair? I wouldn't go in. If you're doing drills like this, I wouldn't go any past 12-second shot clock because it's a 24-second shot clock. It takes that long to get in here and go from there. But get a feel for it. But once they start playing, never stop it and try and be quiet. Never stop it and try and be quiet. So once they're playing, it's their drill. All right? How often have we done this over the years? It gets out of whack. Stop, stop, stop. Again, I don't know why I've got to say it 3 times, but that's what coaches do. All right? And then the next 3 words out of our mouth are just as silly. Set it up or set it back up. Set what up? The defense? You don't get to do that in a game. You know, you come out and run a play, the game's on, you're in the Western Junior League, whatever it is. It doesn't work. You go, hey, ref, whoa, whoa. Sav, you should be there, you should be. It doesn't happen. But that's how we practice, that's how we coach. So if you want to stop it, do this, right? Say you've driven over there, friend. You've looped back there, all right? You've thrown it there, all right? You're going over here. Stop, stop. Now you can freeze it, but don't then reset it up. So I might say, okay, so you come in, Cohen. What's the problem here? Yeah, throwing a lot of defense to the ball, but there's also lack of space. Good boy. All right, good teammate. Now stay here, stay here. See, he's used to it. He's going to come and reset it up so the drill looks nice. It's got nice aesthetics and everything works well. All right. So when I say go, you've got a 5-second shot clock. You've got to figure it out. When I say go, from there you've got a 5-second shot clock, and then you've got to figure out how you can extricate from this situation. Go. Not bad. All right. And again, the obvious thing to do will usually be the obvious thing to do. And just remember that when you coach, right? Complexity is selfishness. If you add layers of complexity, you're just being selfish. You're making that about you. I didn't tell Jack, right, what to do. We spoke about the spacing. So what did you do, Jack?
I can't look up there.
He just did the obvious thing. Right? I don't have to, oh, you could dipsy do here and invert here and you could spin out here and come off a flex, or you could just walk right here and fix the problem in 3 steps. Don't think complexity, think clarity. Clarity is the new clever. Coaches used to think complexity is the new clever. Do they understand? Clarity is the new clever. If you can get them to problem solve in the most simple way, the game's more fun, it's more about them than it is about you, all right? And you're teaching them to be problem solvers. And that's what we want. All right, let's go one more possession of that. Max, do you want to sub in or someone? Yep, quick. So, quick start out here. So we're playing off the second. We're playing off the second pass. Go. Really smart. Ball screen, turn the corner. Cohen sees there's an advantage, steps in, layup. We don't have to write an article about that. We just celebrate it and we move to the next thing. All right, guys, need 4 on 4, so 4 lights, 4 darks. Quick, on the baseline. 4 lines on the baseline, quick. Okay, all good. All right, so we're going to do a little series now called Cutthroat. I did a clinic in Canada and I said, we're going to do this thing called Cutthroat, and the guy put up his hand. He said, I don't think that's politically correct. You can't call it that. I said, in Australia, that's a term of endearment. That's what we're going to call it. All right? It's a great little series for juniors to develop skill. And the good thing about it, it's a progressive series. In other words, it can be on 0, it can be 4 on 3, it can be 4 on 4, it can be rehearsal, it can be live. All right, balls with me. Balls with me. Yep. Good. Clarity. All right, so the first 4 people are going to run out into floor spots. All right? When I throw it to you, you're going to catch and square up and face the basket every time. All right? Good. Very simple detail, but really important. It's gone out of the game. Catch and square up. It's gone out of the game. What do kids do? Catch and dribble. Catch and dribble. All right? So you're going to pass it. When you catch it, you're going to do what?
Square up.
All right? You're going to cut, looking for the ball to the halo. All right? Then you're going to fill opposite. You're going to replace, you're going to replace. Send it. All right, good. After you pass, every time, you're going to make a cut. So basket cut. Now, you can't go to that corner, can you? Why? It's a cul-de-sac, right? You're going to come back out the same corner. You're going to make a pass. What are you going to do? Catch the screw up. You're going to cut. He's going to lift. Which corner are you hitting? Good. All right, that's all we're doing. All right, until I say ball, you guys are off. You guys are off. Next 4. Play. All right, stop. You guys are off. Now, this is why it's called cutthroat, because it's a cutthroat environment. You've only got a couple of rules. Catch and square up, they both broke them. Gone. All right? Cut to the basket, didn't do it, gone. All right? And you don't have to embarrass it. No, you're off. It's cutthroat. We're not playing with that. All right? You've only got to remember 2 rules. Catch and square up, cut after you pass, find a corner. Play. Good. Good job. Find an empty corner. Good. That's it. Good. Now, stop. What did they want me to do? Solve their problem. What a coach has been doing since Shep was a pup. Solving problems. Does that make players any better? No. All right? So be uncomfortable, be comfortable with the mess. Let them figure it out. And I went to say something. I don't know if you know, I went, you got to be better at being silent, let them find a way to do it. So the same 4, start on the baseline, quick. Now, what you guys can do, I'm not going to tell you, but you can tell each other, all right? But what you did is just stopped. That's not proactive. Play. Good. Communicate. Good. Yep, good. All right. Play. Nice. Good. Catch and square up every time. Ball. Next, let's go. Quick. Good. Move it on. Let's play. Who's got what? Problem solve. Ball. Next. Quicker. Play. Let's go. Good. Quicker. Good job. Ball. Good job. Here we go. Ball. Ball. All right. Really good. Stay out, guys. Those 4 guys, stay out. So they worked it out. I didn't say a thing. All right. Just gave them some affirmation. They started to figure it out. And as they figured it out, started to get quicker. You don't have to do this for long. You can see how much they improved just in how they did it there. But figure out your rules. And again, that's why we call it cutthroat. And as soon as they don't follow a rule, because they're very simple, you're gone, next group. All right? Now, same thing. Daniel, if you throw it there, you're going to make a basket cut. You're going to make a cut? Yes, do it. All right? Now we're going to figure out what we're doing. It shift, yep, good. Now, when we get it to the next side of the floor, you throw that. If he's got a target hand, this hand, right? Target hand, you're going to throw it for the layup. You're going to make it, rebound it, point to him to acknowledge the pass. Ball, you guys are out. All right, so you guys start again the same 4. So second side, we're pass and cut. Now start on the baseline, sprint out, do the whole thing. Play. Catch and square up every time. Good, good. It's all right, play. Stop. What you forget? Point A. All right. Now, again, that's a little bit of a culture thing in terms of that. You know, point to the assist guy, but it's instruction. All right. So we might say, okay, we're going first to 5 baskets. That basket doesn't count because you didn't point. Just add the little details. So all we're doing is slicing up a bit of carrot, putting in the sauce. Kids don't know what's happening. Next thing is, you guys go back. When I ball slap, you're running out, but the next 4 are running out on defense. The next 4 are running out on defense. We're playing, it's the same rules. Catch and square up. Good. Good. Move it. If you see a target hand, good. Point. All right? So now we just add that with almost, I don't like the term dummy defense, but I call it drill friendly or coach friendly defense. Get done that. The next thing you play it live or live to command. Right, so guys, what you're going to do, what I mean by live to command is you're going to run out, defense is going to do it. You guys are going to keep moving the ball, right, with that same action. There's no layups. When I say live, you're playing. You're playing 4-on-4 with a 5-second shot clock. Let's do it at speed now. Play. Move it. Catch it square up. Catch it square up every time. Come on. Live. Pretty good. All right. And then with older kids, you can add other constraints. When I yell live, you've got to get a ball screen. When I yell live, you've got to get a dribble handoff. All right. With older kids, I ban the dribble handoff and I ban the ball screen. A great mentor of mine said the ball screen is the crutch of the imbecile. I don't know what to do. All right, come and ball screen me. I'm a big guy, I don't know what to do. I'll just run at the guard. All right? It's really important that you use that moving forward, but constraints, I would not allow them to do it, right, in young age group. Doesn't mean I wouldn't have them do it in games, but you can put whatever constraints you want on there. And so you can build that from on 0 to 4-on-4 with constraints to 4-on-4 live. And then the last thing we would do, coach, can you clear those balls for me, please? You're going to earn your money. Capricciosa, very nice, all right? Is we do the same thing, and now we're converting at the other end. So I'm going to put pressure on your cameraman, they're going to convert up and back. So we got command to live. So you guys are throwing it out here, right? Wait, you're going to come out. When I yell live, you're playing. On a score or a defensive rebound, you're playing up, back. So make sure you look and see who's on your team. No turnovers. Play. Live. Good job. Go, go, go. All right. Guys, everyone just come stand here for me, please. Facing this group.